Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, No Mirror Needed, where I make videos every week on different topics, such as lifestyle and fashion. So today I thought I would do this makeup look that you see right here, featuring the ColourPop Cosmetics makeup palette called Stone Cold Fox. I just recently did another tutorial using this exact palette, where I did a soft, easy, berry makeup look that's so simple, girly, and fresh, that I thought I'd do something a little different outside my comfort zone. So I chose to do this gray, smoky, silver, really fun and festive, cool toned makeup look today. It's something that I totally would never do, but I wanted to try something different. So if you're new to my channel, thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and make sure you hit that notification bell. I make videos every week, like I said, on different topics, and leave me a comment below. And if you want to see how I got this makeup look, go ahead and keep watching. So guys, I am completely fresh faced. I have nothing on my face right now. It's washed and totally ready to go. I don't even have any primer on. But like I said, I thought I would do something really different and outside my comfort zone. It's something I normally wouldn't do to do a makeup look like this. It's really kind of heavy for me and I gravitate more towards more natural makeup. But I love this palette, the Stone Cold Fox. I have been getting just a ton of different makeup looks out of it, and I thought I just would have fun and experiment. So that's why we are doing this different type of makeup look today. So I'm going to be doing a voiceover throughout this video because I just think that I apply my makeup on a lot better. We're going to go in first with the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. I know it's a sleep mask, but I love to apply it while I do my makeup. Just leaves my lips really nourished and hydrated, and I talk about this lip mask in my previous video, my last Sephora haul. That's when I purchased it, when they were having that Sephora sale, and I just absolutely love it so far. We're going to actually start with the eyes because in case there's a lot of fallout. So we're actually going to start with some primer today. We're going to go in with the Tula Skincare Brighten Up Smoothing Primer Gel. I have been really loving this stuff. It's a silicone-free primer gel and it really helps smooth and grip your makeup throughout the day. For me, I have really oily skin, so the makeup tends to just kind of like seep away and kind of melt away throughout the day and fade, almost making it look like I'm not even wearing any makeup. I have really oily skin, and throughout the day it just helps me keep my makeup long lasting throughout the evening. So I definitely want to use a primer, especially on a heavier makeup look like this. I'm actually going to use two primers. I'm going to use this one and the Bite Beauty primer. This is the Change Maker. It's a skin optimizing primer for normal to oily skin, and I just put that in my T-zone, and that helps with any oil that may build up in that specific area for me, because that's when I tend to get the oiliest. So we're also going to be using an eyeshadow primer today. I'm going to be using the Smashbox 24-hour eyeshadow primer. Typically never use an eyeshadow primer, but I thought I would try it, especially with this foil makeup look. I know it's going to be a little bit heavier of an eyeshadow. I really want it to stay on my eyelid. And if you don't have an eyeshadow primer like this, you can always use concealer. That works perfectly fine. I'm just using my fingertip to apply it. The warmth of your fingers will really help melt the eyeshadow primer and help it just apply a lot easier. The first color I'm going in with for eyeshadow is the color Trip. It is just an all neutral, all natural color, and I'm just going to apply that all over the lid. I like to use it as the first color, as a base color that's more like skin toned for me. I think that it just helps with the blending and the transition. So we're just going to put that all over both eyes. So the first color we're going to go in with is called You Rock. It's like a light gray, kind of a pewter color. We're just going to put that like all over our eyelid. We really want to use this as our transition color. This is what's going to cause that ombre effect that I'm going to be looking for. Putting it really high on the eye, almost right under the arch, because I want to have that pop of color just seep out a little bit. And since I have really big eyelids, kind of like on the hooded side, I want to make sure that that color is seeping through. And to get that look, I want to go really high on the eyelid so that I can make that ombre effect, because we're going to be adding in some extra colors here. The key to having a seamless, flawless look for your eyes is just blending out as much as possible. Even when you think that you've blended too much, just keep blending, because that's what's going to give you your seamless look. So the next color I'm going in with is the color Gravity Hill. It's sort of like a cranberry pink color. I wanted sort of the ombre effect to be like pink going into gray. I thought that this color was a great transition color into this ombre effect, but I need to blend this out as best as I possibly can because I do not want any seams or breaks in this eyeshadow. So I'm going to keep following the natural roundness to the eyeshadow, sort of following the natural curve to my eyebrow so I could get that rounded effect that I'm looking for. So the next color we're going to go in with is a darker matte shade called Rumor Mill. This is a darker matte gray. That's also going to give us the ombre effect that we're going for, and we're going to smoke out the outer corner of our eyelids, really using that tapered brush to get into the crease, just buffing back and forth in windshield wiper motions until we get a really seamless, flawless transition. So next we're going to go in with some Fix It Plus. We're going to use this for our eyeshadow application. We're going to just spray our brush with it. When you use foil eyeshadow like this, it really tends to have like a lot of fallout and the application could be like really choppy. So I'm going to go in with that color Magnetic Moon that I just showed you. I'm just going to spray my brush a little bit, and as you can see, the application with the foil eyeshadow is just super seamless. It really helps it just adhere to your brush a lot easier by wetting it. It just adds an easier application, really helps stay and lock in the eyeshadow all day. You also will have a lot less fallout if you do it this way. So you can really wet your brush with anything. Even if you don't have the Fix It Plus, you can just wet your eyeshadow brush with some water. But I'm just gonna keep blending that crease. We're going to be doing just a lot of blending throughout this video because we just want a very seamless transition look. We don't want anything to look like too separated or too choppy. We want everything to just kind of like flow right together. Especially with makeup like this, it tends to look very harsh, especially if you don't blend it out as best as you possibly can. This is obviously not a makeup look that I would use every day. This look is obviously great for like a New Year's Eve party, a holiday party, maybe even a wedding. I usually tend to gravitate more towards a warmer toned makeup palette, but I wanted to really try something different, something outside my comfort zone, something that I normally would never do. Like, I don't think I've done a makeup look like this since like probably in my 20s. I used to wear like makeup kind of like this like all the time if I was going out, but obviously I don't have any place to go these days, so I thought I would just have fun with it. Makeup is fun. Like, you could do whatever you want. It doesn't have to be so serious. Next, I'm going to go in with this really skinny tapered brush. I'm going to use this angled brush for making a winged eyeliner, and we're going to be using the color Rock Bottom. That's the darkest shade of black in this palette. Using that Fix It Plus again to just wet your brush is really going to help with the application, especially making this eyeshadow look more like a liquid eyeliner. For me, I don't really have a very steady hand. I have a very shaky hand. So when I apply like liquid eyeliner using like an eyeliner pen, it tends to come out so like rigid. Like, I just can't keep my hand still. That's why I like to apply it with the angled brush, because I feel like I have more control over the eyeliner. We're going to be done with the eyes for now, so we're just going to wipe away and clean up any of that fallout that we have on our face. I'm going to go and use the Burt's Bees makeup remover. I think this is in Cucumber. It's just a refreshing makeup remover, and I'm just going to wipe away all that fallout and just clean up some of that mess. Next, we're going to go in with our concealer, and we're using today the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye. This is a really great full coverage anti-aging waterproof concealer. I have a lot of trouble with creasing on my under eye area, even if I set it with some powder. So I'm always on the hunt for an under eye concealer that's going to prevent any creasing for me. This one works really, really well, especially again, if you spray your brush with some Fix It Plus. It really helps with the application of your makeup. So the brush I'm using is also from IT Cosmetics. It's a dual-sided foundation and concealer application brush. I like both sides because one side's a lot smaller, so I'm just going to pop that right under my eye, and then I'm just going to bounce with the bigger side. I'm just going to kind of like bounce the makeup into my skin, just working it all around, working down my T-zone, down my under eye area. But then to brighten it up a little bit, I'm going to go in with the Tarte Shape Tape Glow Wand. I've been really loving this stuff. It kind of adds like a very all-natural highlighter. So I'm going to add that to under the eye. I'm going to go down the nose, down on my forehead, and just hit a couple of more spots where I want some light to hit on my face. For foundation, I'm going to be using one of my favorite foundations. I've been using this for so long now. It is the Hourglass Vanish Stick Foundation. Mine is in the shade Warm Beige. I have tried to find foundation that has been matching the color of my skin for so many years, drugstore brands and high-end brands, and I feel like this color match is like perfect to my skin tone. I just think this foundation does a really great job blurring out all those imperfections on your skin. Also gives you just a very beautiful, glowy, lit from within look to your skin. Sort of like natural skin. Like it just has just a beautiful finish to it, and I just absolutely love this foundation. It's one of my favorite foundations. I would wear this every single day, but it's so super expensive, so I try to wear it as sparingly as possible, but I absolutely love this foundation. So before we apply any powder, we are going to actually do a little bit of contouring. We're going to be using this dual-sided highlight and contour stick that I have from IT Cosmetics. We'll just highlight down the bridge of the center of my nose. We'll also do some contouring and hit the highs of my cheekbones. We'll do a little contouring on my nose, and we'll also hit just a little bit in that hairline as well. I normally don't do like a ton of contouring or a ton of baking, but I figured like a look like this that's already so dramatic, we really want to bring the entire look together. So that's why I thought I would just do a little contouring today. I didn't do any baking, but the contouring will really help my features pop a lot more, really help bring that focal point to the eyes. Next, we're going to want to set the under eye area, and the setting powder we're using is the Laura Mercier Secret Blurring Powder for under eyes. This is just a really great powder to really help blur out that under eye area. And at first I really didn't like it because I usually use more of a translucent powder, but this one I'm really starting to really like a lot. You can like immediately tell the blurring effect that it has as soon as you hit those fine lines. They sort of just kind of like melt away and disappear. At our face today, we're going to be using the Makeup Forever HD High Definition Translucent Setting Powder. This is a great powder for if you're taking like pictures or if you have like a wedding to go to. There's like hardly any like white flashback from the flash. So I definitely suggest this setting powder if you're looking to take any type of photos. So that's what we're going to be using today to set our makeup. Bronzer today, we're going to be using the Makeup Forever Pro Bronze Fusion. I hardly use this, but it's just a beautiful bronzer. The color is just very beautiful. It's a matte bronzer. The shade is more like almost like a clay shade, but it really gives a very all natural bronze look. I always go for my shimmer, my Milani. I love that, but for a makeup look like this, we want to tone down some of that shimmer, again making just the focal point of our eyes. So I wanted to go for more of a matte bronzer this time. So I filled in my eyebrows off camera because I'm going to be doing a whole video on how I shape and fill in my eyebrows. So we're just going to take it back to our eyeshadow. We're going to be just hitting that under eye area and just shading out. We're going to bring the whole look together by just kind of like going backwards on the shades that we already used, just buffing out that bottom. So we'll go from the darkest shade and then transition down into the lighter shade. And we'll just do that on both our eyes, buffing out as much as possible so we can really make the look just cohesive, just kind of come full circle so it comes and makes a complete look. This look even more dramatic, we're going to go in and hit our waterline with some black eyeliner, which is going to make that eye look completely cohesive and complete by adding just a little black eyeliner right in our waterline. I'm going to be adding some false eyelashes. I'm going to be using the Ardell Demi Wispies. I applied them off camera. It's just easier for me, but I love these eyelashes. They look so super beautiful. Highlighter, I was going to go in with Becca Cosmetics Champagne Pop. This is a really oldie but a goodie, but when I started applying it, I just didn't love the way the shade was looking, so I went and grabbed my old Ulta palette. This is just a beautiful old highlighter palette I had from Ulta like so many years ago, but has beautiful shades, so I'm just going to hit those arches right there. We're just going to go down the center of my nose. We're going to hit the inner corner of my eyes as well as the high of my cheekbones. We're just going to hit those points. They're going to really make the sun just kind of like set right on your face, and it's just going to make those areas really pop. So guys, we're almost done. We're going in with our lip combo. The lip combo I'm using today is the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat in Pillow Talk. This is one of my favorite lip liners. It's so easy to overline your lips with this lip liner, and I have absolutely no lips, especially no top lip. That's something I think I would look into getting, and that is like maybe some lip fillers, because I have absolutely no lips, but this lip liner really helps fill out your lips if you're lacking in that area. Over top, we're going to go in with an oldie but a favorite of mine, MAC's Cream Cup. This is a cream sheen. Absolutely loved this shade. Back in the day, it was one of my favorite shades. And then to top that off, we're going to go in with NYX. This is just a lip gloss in the color Tiramisu. I love this lip combo together, especially with these eyes, because I really think it helps bring like in that color, that pink color in our eyeshadow, and I think it does just a really great job just making your eyeshadow the focal point. And who doesn't love a nudie pink lip? So guys, this is the final look, and I actually think it came out pretty good. Like, I would wear this like to a great holiday party or to New Year's Eve or something where I really want to make my makeup stand out and be really girly and flirty and have just really fun time with my makeup. So I definitely think that I will try and do this makeup again, like in real life, maybe when I have like some place to go, if I ever have any place to go ever again. But thank you guys for stopping by. If you're new to my channel, please like, subscribe, and make sure you are hitting that notification bell and leave me a comment below so you get alerts every time I make a new video. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your views. You have absolutely no idea how much those views are appreciative, and I thank you so much. Please check out my other videos. Follow me on my Instagram or on my social medias so you can touch base with me and leave me a comment, and definitely send me a DM. I will definitely correspond with you. It was so nice to catch up with you guys, and I hope you liked this video, and I'll see you guys real soon. Bye.